In the Sword and Shield Brilliant Stars expansion, we were introduced to VSTAR Pokemon. This mechanic was similar to VMAX Pokemon, but VSTAR Pokemon have slightly less hit points, are only worth 2 prizes when knocked out, and have a unique once per game ability or attack. At number 10, we have Aerodactyl VSTAR from Lost Origin. Aerodactyl VSTAR has 260 hit points and has the VSTAR ability Ancient Star, which reads, until this Pokemon leaves play, it gains an ability that has the effect your opponent's Pokemon V in play, except Aerodactyl V-Star, have no abilities. Aerodactyl V-Star was paired with mini decks, with the main purpose being to shut down Lugia V-Star, Genesect V, and Duraludon V-Max. Being able to shut off your opponent's Pokemon V abilities could single-handedly win you the game. Coming in at number 9, we have Hisuian Zoroark V-Star, also from the Lost Origins expansion. This card has 270 hit points and the attack Ticking Curse, which costs 2 colorless energy and does 50 damage times the number of Pokemon with damage counters on your board. Getting damage counters on your board is pretty easy thanks to cards like Gape Baw Jog, Damage Pump, and Gengar. Gape Jaw Bog is a stadium card that puts 2 damage counters on your Pokemon when you bench them. Damage Pump allows you to move up to 2 damage counters on your Pokemon to any of your other Pokemon in any way you like. Finally, we have Gengar, which allows you to put it on the bench if it's in your discard pile with its ability. If you put Gengar on your bench in this way, you put damage counters on it that you can then spread to other Pokemon with Damage Pump. All of these cards powered up your Ticking Curse attack up to 300 damage. This card could also utilize Double Turbo Energy to attack for a single energy attachment, and it still does 280 damage with a Double Turbo Energy. 280 damage knocks out most V-Star Pokemon. Add in a Choice Belt that increases your damage by 30 versus Pokemon V, and you can also knock out VMAX Pokemon in one shot. Its V-Star ability, Phantom Star, allows you to discard your hand and draw 7 new cards. This is the equivalent of being able to play Professor's Research, leaving you able to play other supporter cards in the same turn. If you were to play another Professor's Research, you could dig through 14 cards in a single turn. Its V-Star ability, combined with its extremely high damage output, makes it one of the most powerful V-Star cards from the Sword and Shield era. At number 8, we have Hisuian Decidueye V-Star from Astral Radiance. This card has 270 hit points, is a fighting type, which is very important, and has the attack Somersault Feathers, which does 160 damage and allows you to discard up to 3 energy cards from your hand to do 30 more damage for each card you discard in this way, maxing out at 250 damage. Add in a Choice Belt, what do you get? 280 damage. That magic number needed to knock out most V-Star Pokemon. It also has the Star Fortune V-Star ability, which allows you to draw until you have 8 cards in hand. Drawing cards is always a powerful ability. It was mainly paired with Arceus V-Star as a way to counter other people playing Arceus V-Star to hit it for weakness. Decidueye V-Star was part of the first, second, and third place decks at the 2022 World Championships. At number 7, we have Alolan Vulpix V-Star from Silver Tempest. This card has 2 really good attacks, but has a low 250 hit points. The first attack, Snow Mirage, costs 1 water and 2 colorless energy and does 160 damage. The attack ignores all effects of your opponent's active Pokemon and prevents all damage done to Alolan Vulpix V-Star during your opponent's next turn from Pokemon with abilities. Its V-Star attack, Silvery Snow Star, costs no energy and does 70 damage times the number of Pokemon V your opponent has in play. Both of these attacks are very strong in very specific matchups. Snow Mirage in particular is very strong against most of the best decks in the format, because the attackers in most decks have really good abilities. Vulpix won the 2023 European International Championships because the second place deck could not get around this powerful attack. At number 6, we have Origin Form Dialga V-Star from Astral Radiance. Dialga V-Star has 280 hit points like most V-Star Pokemon and has 2 very powerful attacks. Dialga's first attack, Metal Blast, for 1 colorless energy, does 40 damage, plus 40 more for each metal energy attached to it. There is no limit on the amount of damage this attack can do, so if you power it up with enough energy, you can one-hit knock out anything in the format. To attach those energies, you would use cards such as Metal Saucer, which allows you to attach a metal energy from your discard pile to a benched metal Pokemon, allowing you to attach multiple energies per turn to do more damage with this attack. Magnezone, also released in the same set, has the ability Giga Magnet, which reads once per turn, you may look at the top 6 cards of your deck and attach energy cards you find there to your Pokemon in any way you like. Shuffle the other cards back into your deck. This helped power up Dialga's second attack, Star Chronos. Star Chronos allowed you to take an extra turn immediately after attacking for 220 damage, blocking your opponent from responding to your play. With an extremely powerful V-Star attack and a high damage output, this card is definitely one of the best. And at number 5, we have Hisuian Goodra V-Star from Lost Origin. This card has 270 hit points and is a dragon type, which means it has no weakness. Goodra has the attack Rolling Iron for 1 water, 1 metal, and 1 colorless energy that does 200 damage and reduces all incoming damage by 80 during your opponent's next turn. This puts Goodra V-Star out of reach of being one-hit KO'd by most decks. Attach a V-Guard energy, which reads the Pokemon this card is attached to takes 30 less damage from attacks from your opponent's Pokemon V, and you could be taking 110 less damage from V Pokemon during your opponent's turn. Goodra's V-Star ability, Moisture Star, allows you to heal all damage from your Goodra V-Star. This means that if your opponent does not take the knockout, you can simply heal all of the damage they did and force them to take even more time and more turns to attempt to knock you out. With no weakness, this could sometimes be very difficult to do. Goodra V-Star can also be combined with cards like Crystal Cave and Hyper Potion to be able to continue to heal and prevent your opponent from taking a knockout. Arceus V-Star paired with Goodra V-Star to win the 837 player regional in Salt Lake City and also place second at a Liverpool regional as a Lost Box variant, showing how versatile Goodra V-Star can be. Coming in at number 4, we have Giratina V-Star from Lost Origin. This card has 200 in hit points, like most other V-Stars, and 2 very powerful attacks, and also has the benefit of having no weakness thanks to its dragon typing. Its first attack, Lost Impact, costs 1 grass, 1 psychic, and 1 colorless energy to do a massive 280 damage. With the drawback, you have to send 2 energy from your board to the Lost Zone. This could be any energy on your board, including double turbo energy. When a card enters the Lost Zone, there's no way to get it back. Sending cards to the Lost Zone involves significant resource management. Its V-Star attack, Star Requiem, costs 1 grass and 1 psychic energy and allows you to instantly knock out your opponent's active Pokemon if you have 10 or more cards in your Lost Zone. This attack can be used to knock out anything that Giratina V-Star may not be able to knock out with its attack Lost Impact, such as Goodra V-Star and Pokemon VMAX. Getting cards in the Lost Zone was pretty simple with Comfey and Colress's Experiment. Comfey's flower selecting ability allows you to look at the top 2 cards of your deck and put one of them into your Lost Zone and one of them into your hand, as long as Comfey is in the active spot. You can use multiple Comfey abilities in the same turn with the help of cards such as Escape Rope and Switch Cart. Colress's Experiment is a powerful supported card, which allows you to draw the top 5 cards in your deck and put 2 of them in the Lost Zone and the rest of the cards into your hand. This not only lets you draw cards and pick and choose what you want, but also sends the cards you don't want to the Lost Zone. Both of these cards allow you to fill your Lost Zone and utilize other powerful cards such as Cramorant and Sableye once you hit the required number in the Lost Zone. Giratina V-Star was also paired with Arceus V-Star just for its first attack, Lost Impact. Both variations of this Giratina V-Star deck won multiple regional championships. At number 3, we have Palkia V-Star. It's 280 hit points, very strong attack, and really good V-Star ability. along with the benefit of being a water type, make it one of the best and most versatile V-Star Pokemon in the Sword and Shield block. Its attack, Subspace Swell, does 60 damage plus 20 more for each bench Pokemon on both players' board. It allows you to do up to 260 damage if both players have a full bench. Combined with Choice Belt, you are able to do the magic 280 damage with ease. Its V-Star ability, Star Portal, allows you to attach 3 water energy from the discard pile to one of your water Pokemon in any way you like. This is an amazing way to power up other water Pokemon like Radiant Greninja. Water decks had a lot of support with cards such as Irida, Capacious Bucket, and Melanie. Irida allows you to search for a water Pokemon and an item card. Capacious Bucket is an item card that allows you to search for 2 water energies. Melanie allows you to attach a water energy from your discard pile to a Pokemon V and then draw 3 cards. Palkia paired up with other attackers such as Ice Rider Calyrex VMAX and Kieran VMAX to numerous top 8 finishes. And at number 2, we have Lugia V-Star from Silver Tempest. Its attack, Tempest Dive, costs 4 colorless energy and does 220 damage, while also allowing you to discard a stadium card in play. Lugia V-Star's power came from its ability, Summoning Star, which allows you to pick 2 colorless, non-rulebox Pokemon in your discard pile and put them onto your bench. The main target for this was Archeops. Archeops is a 150 hit point Stage 2 fossil Pokemon that has the powerful ability Primal Turbo, which allows you to search your deck for 2 special energy cards and attach them to one of your Pokemon in play. With 2 Archeops in play, you can search for up to 4 extra energy per turn. Lugia V-Star utilized many different special energies, but the most common were Aurora Energy and the Powerful Colorless Energy. Powerful Colorless Energy allows the colorless Pokemon the energies are attached to do 20 more damage, and Aurora Energy, which counts as any type of energy, allows you to use other attackers such as Radiant Charizard and Amazing Rare Yveltal to help take huge 2-prize knockouts while only giving up 1 prize in return. Lugia V-Star is a powerhouse that still comes in second place behind the number 1 card on our list, Arceus V-Star from the Brilliant Stars expansion. Arceus V-Star has 280 hit points, is a colorless type, and has the best V-Star ability in the game. Its attack, Trinity Nova, costs 3 colorless energy and does 200 damage. It allows you to search your deck for up to 3 basic energy cards and attach them to your Pokemon in any way you want. Arceus V-Star is a very easy card to build around as you can utilize any type of energy. Alongside Double Turbo Energy, you are able to attack with Trinity Nova as early as the 2nd turn of the game. You can add Arceus V-Star to almost any deck and make it better. Variations playing Duraludon, Flying Pikachu, Goodra V-Star, Gengar VMAX all won regional tournaments, all playing different types of energy, showing you the versatility and the amazing power of Arceus V-Star. Did I miss a powerful V-Star Pokemon card? Let me know down in the comments.